It's Jimmy from Crowbar, and you're listening to What's Metal.
Okay, how was the tour so far?
A lot of whiskey and a lot of metal. Nah, it's been good, man. It's been real good. Like, everybody gets along great, you know, different variety of bands and whiskey and metal.
You don't feel misplaced in the billing?
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, you know, I could see where you might think that, but no, not at all.
Do you know why the venue changed from Dortmund to Essen?
Oh, no, I have no idea. I don't know. I've never actually played in Dortmund, so it would have been nice to play in Dortmund.
Are there other differences to a normal tour?
Yeah, like, you know, as opposed to seeing the same 6 people every day, you get, you know, you see 70 people a day, you know, which makes it interesting because that way you're not, you know, you get bored with the same 6 people kind of a lot easier. It's just cool. Every night you get to check out, you know, 5 other bands that are great, you know. So I mean, it's really, really cool. It's the first time I've ever done like a festival type thing, and I really want to do more because it's fun.
And how long are you allowed to play tonight?
35 minutes.
Doesn't there occur problems with the sound check by so many bands playing tonight?
Yeah, well, in the beginning of the tour, we had our own production, so it was a lot easier to, you know, it was a lot easier because it was our equipment and, you know, the same production every night. But these last 2 shows have been local production, so that's run about, you know, 15, 20 minutes late here and there, you know. It's kind of hectic to get 6 bands to sound check in a certain amount of time, you know.
And how long are you on tour now for your album?
Well, we toured the States. When did we tour the States? In November, we toured the States right after the release of the record, and then came over here as soon as we possibly could, you know. And then when we get home, I'm going on tour with I Hate God when I get home. But then after I get back from that, we're going to start writing the new Crowbar record, which we hope to record, I think, in September.
So there are plans for the next record?
Yes. Definitely.
Any title now?
No. Whiskey? No. No titles yet. We got a couple ideas for songs, but...
Isn't it difficult for you to keep up your personal relationships while you're so long away from home?
Meaning?
I don't know, if you have a girlfriend at home or something?
Yeah, I have a girlfriend. It's not hard. I mean, I've been doing it since... Press pause for a second, please. You are...
Your musical style doesn't differ that much from output to output. Don't you fear to repeat yourself somehow in the future?
I don't understand the question.
Musically. You repeat yourself.
Meaning...
Doing the same thing over and over again from album to album?
I feel every album's been different, you know. If maybe not in the songs, in the production, you know, and stuff. I mean, we like playing heavy music, you know. So Crowbar has its sound. And, you know, I mean, we could play, you know, Madonna song. It would still sound like Crowbar, you know what I mean? So we keep the same sound. It's just, you know, I think in the future, on the next record, I know for sure Kirk's going to sing a lot more. Like as in songs like Nothing and, you know, maybe even like in older songs like Waiting in Silence and stuff like that, whereas vocals was more, you know, singing as opposed to screaming. Because he has a really good voice and, you know, as a band, we feel we should grow in that direction, you know.
Do you have to be in a certain mood to write your songs?
Yeah, it helps, you know. I mean, sometimes we all show up at the practice room, you know, and you can tell 10 minutes into it, you know, let's go home, you know. It's not happening today, you know, or something like that. So, yeah, it's good to have a good vibe going, you know.
In the beginning of the band's career, Crowbar rehearsed in a house where also other bands from New Orleans rehearsed.
A big warehouse, yeah, big warehouse.
Do you have still contact to the New Orleans underground bands?
Do I have contact with them? Yeah, what do you mean? Like,
you still know the New Orleans underground scene?
Oh yeah, yeah. I play in 5 bands from New Orleans. So I Hate God, Crowbar, Down, Super Joint Ritual, and this other band called Clear Light. So there's a big underground scene in New Orleans. Solent Green, Acid Bath, Fall from Grace, Floodgate. band called the Dirties. It's just as a bunch of bands, you know. It's a good city, man. Good for music, you know. Everybody likes to drink and jam.
Will the Down project be continued?
Yeah. But we're, hopefully we're going to do another LP hopefully soon. It's just so hard, you know, because I mean, like Pepper's on tour with Metallica right now, with COC, and Phil's going to do the Ozfest thing here coming up in May, and I'm going to be on tour with I Hate God. So it's just, you know, it's whenever we're all in town, which is usually at Christmas time. We usually, you know, jam. We wrote one new song.
Before Crowbar, there was a band called the Slugs. Yeah. And will material of this band be released somewhere in the future?
It's all on the first record. Yeah. Waiting in Silence, A Breed Apart. All those songs were Slugs songs, and that were recorded on the first record. You know, like the No Quarter, the Zeppelin cover, and stuff like that. And you know, yeah. So it's been released. I'd actually want to release. I want to release the Slugs demo. You know. Be cool to release. I think we'd probably do that in the future, for sure. A blind guy recorded it. Yeah, it was weird. You know, he's like behind the desk, he's blind. He could not see a thing. It sounded good, though. It was cool.
A lot of songs deal with, are about drugs, the lyrics. What's the inspiration for it?
Really? You think they're about drugs?
Yeah, perhaps fixation or broken glass.
It's more of a woman thing, you know. Yeah, as you know, like I think that's pretty much what he relates his lyrics to, you know. Like I know, like during Crowbar, you know, he'd been in a lot of frustration out about some personal things in his life and through his lyrics and stuff, you know. I don't think it's too much about drugs, though. No.
The first thing the media connects with Crowbar beneath the music are your weights. Don't you get bothered by this? You perhaps not.
No. Yeah, Todd and Kirk, and I used to be fat as well. I did. I used to be, but I lost a bunch of weight. So, but yeah. I mean, it's cool. You know, big guys, big, heavy. You know, people like to eat.
In the booklet of the new CD, there is an advertisement of your fan club. Please tell us about.
It's just a heavyweight support team. Just gives a chance, you know, to get like a limited T-shirt and, you know, limited some stickers and stuff like that. You know, it's just cool to something to do for the people that are into the band. You know, for a little extra. You know, do a giveaway when somebody comes to New Orleans. You know, hangs out with the band. And I think we're giving away a guitar, stuff like that. It's for the fans. You know.
Do you have other things you do in your spare time?
I got a boat, fishing boat. I go out and smoke weed and go hang out in the swamps.
Normally a tour isn't such a boring thing. What was the funniest thing that happened to you on this tour?
On this tour? You'll see tonight. After I finish playing, you'll see. There'll be a lot of funny stuff going on tonight.
Do you have any other comments you want to give our listeners?
Just if Crowbar's ever in your area, come give it a shot and see what you think, you know. Come to the show. Check it out.